It's been a wonderful experience and a jolly ride from the first, second, and now the third module. So from the first and second module to the activity that I've carried out in the field, it actually goes a long way to show that there's need for peace within the community. I deliberately thought of where I work, which is Borno State of Nigeria, especially in Maiduguri, and I actually understudied the kind of peace building efforts that are being put within the space where I work. I discovered that it's just community leaders that are being pulled into hotels or bigger places where they talk about peace that ends within the four corners of those buildings without translating into practical experience in the field. And so for this project, I actually took a different dive into ensuring that those that are affected within the communities are the ones that are involved in the workshop. And so I planned a 2-day workshop, and I brought different people from various communities, those that are displaced and those that are from the host communities in Maiduguri, in Borno State. And during the peace building workshop, we actually talk about their practical experiences within the communities and what they can do on their own to forgive and also be ambassadors of peace. And at the end of that, I actually gave them certificate to certify them as peace ambassadors within their locations. And so that ginger most of them into working into within the community to preach peace wherever they find themselves. Recently, after this 2 months after the implementation, I designed a data tool, which I went back to the community to actually find out from these participants what they've been able to do with the knowledge that they have gained. And it amazes me to see the kind and level of effort that is being put by these volunteers. From the number of people that they have reached, I've been able to reach 44 beneficiaries out of the 65 trained. And they were asked various questions, and especially one of them was to ask the number of people that were reached by their own peace effort. And I'm surprised to find out that about 5,000 people within their communities have been reached by their efforts on peace. And it's not as if they have stopped, and it's something that they are doing either in the mosques, whether they are youths, whether they are community members, or whoever they find during naming ceremonies, during church activities, during weddings, and whatever space they find themselves. These guys that were trained find a way of disseminating the information about peace. For me, this is wonderful. For me, this is something that I see developing into a bigger thing. Another success story was that the organization which I work for, which is CRS, saw what we're doing and actually gave us some stipends to step down this training to 3 local governments. This for me is a massive success story, because if we had done the thing without putting effort and to show the importance of peace, we wouldn't have been able to get up to 5 million naira to implement in 3 local governments. For me, the Module 3 also opens way for us to look at all other areas that we have not actually looked at. And by the time I go back, I am going to redouble effort in the area of peace, and then continue to follow up on these peace ambassadors that live in the community. By our media engagement, and the peace song that I have produced, it has been able to reach people in different areas. Like for a radio station was able to give us 30 free slots of jingle because of their commitment also to peace building. So I see a lot of area of collaboration with other peace builders across the state and across the country in order to ensure that we reach so many people with the message for peace. Thank you very much.